friends. Today we are going to learn how to fold towels. Now I'll admit, when my laundry is done, I really don't like folding towels. But you know what? It's something that we have to do anyway. And it's not really all that difficult. So here's my laundry basket full of towels, and I have 3 different sizes. Now we'll start with the easiest, and those are our washcloths, or some people call them face cloths. You might use these in the bathroom, or maybe you have some rags that are this size in the kitchen that your parents use to clean the counters. So the first thing that we want to do with any towel that we fold is lay it flat and spread it out on the table. Then we're going to grab the 2 corners and we are going to fold the towel in half, making sure that our ends meet up like this. So that's 1 fold, and then we're going to fold in half again, but this time we want to make a square. I'll set that off to the side, and I have another one to show you again. So step 1, we need to lay it flat out on our table. Then we're going to grab the 2 corners and we are going to bring them up so that the ends meet, smooth it out, and then we're going to fold it in half again to make a square. I'll set it off to the side with my other one. Now the next kind of towel that I have in my basket might be something that you use to dry dishes with in the kitchen, or sometimes we have towels that are this size called hand towels in the bathrooms. To fold this one, same step. We start off, we lay it flat on the table, and then I want to make this into a square. So to do that, I'm going to have to do a couple more folds. So I'm going to start this time grabbing the corners along the edge of my small side, and I'm going to fold it in half so that they meet end to end over here. And it's really important that the edges meet up on your towels, that way you know you're going to have the perfect fold. And then again, I'm going to grab the edges of my now smallest sides up here, and I'm going to fold it in half. Now this size like this, it's folded, but it might not fit in my drawer at home. So I'm going to do 1 more fold, again starting on the side that is the shortest and coming up and meeting it end to end. I'll show you that one more time. Start with my towel. Sometimes you might want to shake it out to get any wrinkles out to help you lay it flat on your table. Then I'm going to look for my shortest side, which is right here. I'm going to pick up those corners, bring them over till they meet the other edge, smooth it out. I look for my short side again. I bring it over to meet up with the edge. One more time, taking my small side, bringing it over to meet my other. Now, are you ready for the most complicated one? This one is the bath towel, or sometimes you have really large beach towels, okay? And sometimes our arms just aren't long enough to fold it standing up, so I'm going to use the table. Now, if you notice, it's a little bit larger than my table, but that's okay, because after I do 1 or 2 folds, I'm going to have it so the whole thing fits on here. So again, first step, lay it out flat, smooth it out if you need to. Then you're going to look for the shortest side, which in this case is right over here. I'm going to grab the edges of the smallest side, and I'm going to bring them up to meet my other edges. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Then I'm going to look again for my shortest edge, which in this case is right up on top. So I'm going to bring this one over to my other side, smooth it out, and I think I need 1 more fold. So here's my short side, grab the edges of my short side, bring it up to match the other side. Do you see how nice and flat this towel is? And all of my edges and corners are meeting up. That's your goal. All right, so I'm going to slide this one over here, and I'm going to show you again with my last towel in the basket. So first step, what was that? Correct. Lay it flat out on the table. So here we go, smoothing out any wrinkles. Do you remember which side I look for? Am I grabbing the long one or the short one? That's right, the short side, and it's over here. So I'm going to grab my corners of my short side. I'm going to match them up with the corners opposite. And then I'm going to give it a little smooth out here, making sure that everything is lining up so that it can be as neat as possible. Then I'm going to look for my short side again. In this case, it's right up here. I'm going to grab each corner and I'm going to bring it to meet the other side, smooth it out. And I need one more fold, so I'm going to look for the short side, which is over here. I'm going to grab these two ends, going to line them up and fold in half and smooth it out. Now, there are a couple other things that you need to remember. If you went through all the work to fold it nicely so that it could be put in the closet or in a drawer, then when you put them and you stack them up, you're going to want to make sure that you keep them as neat as possible too. No sense in having to refold it if it's messy as you're putting it back into the basket or off to the side. All right, there you have it, how to fold towels.